Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Comey Hoff and Ava Fabrizio.
Today, honoring our veterans, a look ahead to an important ceremony coming to GLHS.
All teachers have lives beyond the classroom. Meet one Lincoln teacher turned author.
And adjusting to life back at Gahanna Lincoln, a counselor who's making a difference after her return.
You're watching Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Comey Hoff.
And I'm Ava Fabrizio. Did you vote yesterday, Comey?
No, I'm not 18 like you.
Loser!
But did you vote?
No. Anyways, we start today with election results for the Gahanna-Jefferson School Board and Gahanna City Council.
The GJPS School Board will remain the same after yesterday's elections.
Incumbents Kara Coates, Megan Dimmerling, Dion Manley all won their races against challengers Cynthia Lampkins and John Dooley Jr. Also, board member Sue Horn ran unopposed.
Now we turn to the Gahanna City Council elections. In Ward 4, incumbent Trenton Weaver won his race against Karen Wester. Meanwhile, Stefan Renner, Michael Snetcher, and Kaylee Padova all won their wards unopposed.
Veterans Day is coming up on Tuesday, but the Gahanna Lincoln ceremony to honor our veterans is tomorrow.
It should be a very meaningful morning as our district recognizes GLHS alumni who gave their lives in service of our country.
Student Council will lay flowers in the Veterans Memorial outside, and there will be speeches and other salutes.
Lincoln Live will not have a regular show tomorrow, but we will carry the entire ceremony live, starting at 9:30, and we'll stream the entire ceremony.
So teachers can join the coverage anytime they choose. Here's Mrs. Kander with a few reminders about tomorrow's Veterans Day ceremony.
Good morning, Lincoln Live. We will be having our Veterans Day celebration tomorrow, and we will have featured speaker. We will have Colonel James Schnell. He will be presenting, he will be our keynote speaker, but we will also be having Student Council presenting carnations and representing those Gahanna Lincoln alumni that have died in their service to the country. Please tune in. It's a wonderful event, and we really hope you thank a soldier when you see them on Veterans Day, November 11th.
In preparation for tomorrow's Veterans Day ceremony, Key Club is showing their appreciation for those who served our country by planting American flags in their honor. Yesterday, members planted dozens of flags in front of the school to represent veterans who dedicated their lives to protecting our freedom. The project is part of Key Club's mission to give back to the community and recognize important causes. The display will remain up through Veterans Day, reminding students to take a moment to thank those who have served. We spoke to Key Club member Chloe Hoy about the importance of this tradition.
It's just like a yearly thing that Key Club does. We plant flags to honor the veterans that have served for our country. The importance of the flag is just to honor all the veterans that have served for our country and honor all the people who have died and are still fighting for us.
Tomorrow is a big day for many students here at Lincoln, but especially for one in particular. Sophomore Josh Carson will be singing the national anthem at the Veterans Day Memorial. He's the first-year chorale student and is very honored to get this chance. Here's Josh to talk about his exciting and readiness to sing the song.
I just think it's such an honor that I get to be the first sophomore to sing the national anthem for the Veterans Day Memorial. Because especially my father being a veteran, it means a lot to me to honor his legacy and every other veteran and everyone that's died for this place that we call home. I'm super excited to be the first because it's kind of like awesome.
Teachers spend their day helping students learn, but one of our GLHS teachers is teaching lessons beyond the classroom.
That's right. Ms. Saluk has taken her ideas from the whiteboard to written word by publishing her first book.
She has been working hard alongside her classmates to publish a book about the methods of teaching and how they're evolving.
Our Natalie Albert has the story.
For the past 3 years, Ms. Saluk has been working towards her PhD. Alongside it, she has been working on another project, publishing a book.
It's about centering our students, their experiences in our classroom, as we also tackle new content and standards that we have to teach them.
The book is full of narratives and experiences surrounding culturally relevant and sustaining pedagogies in their teaching and practice. Pedagogies refers to the method and practice used in teaching.
And began meeting and just talking through culturally sustaining pedagogies and what that means for us as learners and as teachers.
Ms. Saluk wrote along with 8 other authors who all taught different levels and courses, some being at the college level while others were on a high school or elementary level.
Our first manuscript was due last January, and then in about 6 to 8 weeks after, we did 2 or 3 rounds of edits with the publisher before they started getting everything printed and ready for publishing.
The manuscript came from the authors having conversations that were recorded and transcribed to see the commonalities between all their experiences. They ended up writing and combining all the information to create their book.
We paired up on our chapters, so I was paired up with one of my former classmates, and together we just set a schedule and met over Zoom every Sunday.
But Miss Aluk is still an active teacher, teaching 3 classes and in school herself. Creating time to continue her work on her book alongside her other tasks, she has to schedule herself out very carefully.
I really did try to set aside a couple of hours every week to work on my parts of the chapter that I was supposed to be completing for that time. I had to be really forgiving of myself if I didn't get to it, if I did have a really busy week, either with teaching or with parenting.
Even while publishing her book, Miss Aluk is still able to be a supportive teacher.
She has just been such a great inspiration and teacher to me, and I'm absolutely so proud of her for putting out this book because I know she's worked really hard on it.
She has a lot on her plate, so for her to publish a book is like a really big accomplishment, and she's still in school and she's still teaching all of us.
She's always just been such a good teacher. She's really good at helping people understand the subject that they're learning and just making everyone feel like they belong. I am so proud of her for publishing a book. This is so cool to see just her work pay off. I know she's been working on this for a really long time.
And the last 3 years have paid off. The work that Miss Aluk has done is published and out now, and we're all so proud. This is Natalie Albert for Lincoln Live.
This week, our French language classes are celebrating National French Week. As their classrooms turn into kitchens and game rooms while learning about the different kinds of foods and games, they're also learning about the different sentence structures that are used in France. We talked to Nathan Lehman and Ella Bosler from Madame McGee's French class to hear about their experience in this experiment. Here they are.
Today in French class we learned about Francophone culture, and we made crepes and played a lot of games. We're learning about adjectives in French class right now, and it's really fun.
We made crepes and we played some games. We're learning about Francophone culture, and it was a pretty cool experience.
Thanks. Now for some announcements from our reporter. Landon, you look a little different today.
Chill, hold on. He just got some highlights, and I think you were more than 3 apples tall.
It's actually Sage. Me and Landon had to switch. We lost the step stool. Anyways, if your last name starts with A through CAN, you'll probably know that your counselor was out for a little bit due to being on maternity leave. If you're struggling and in need of help, don't worry because she's back and as ready as ever. Our Kira Bailey takes a deep dive into the process she's been going through to come back to school and get back on her regular routine. Here's the story.
After a brief break, a familiar face has returned to the halls of our high school. Ms. Stolnicker is back in the office, ready to support students once again, but there are still some bumps to overcome.
I think the most challenging part has been so far just jumping back into the school year in the middle of the school year. So just trying to figure out what's going on, what students really need my help right now.
While navigating through a few personal challenges, her absence when she was gone for sure had an impact on others.
She was definitely missed while she was out, but Counselor Percy did an amazing job while they were here.
Coming back isn't easy, but coming up with ideas to help yourself might make getting back into a routine a bit easier.
Some strategies that I'm going to use to stay motivated this school year is really leaning on my team members and my care team partner, Mr. King. He's really helped me stay afloat and help me get back into the school year.
When working with someone so much, you start to form a relationship with them. Ms. Stolnicker is one of those people that forms many different relationships with many different people.
She is very vital to our students here just because of the way that she connects with them, her personality, and then her ability just to understand what the students need.
She's truly one of the heart in the office. She creates a welcoming space for both the students and staff, and they love having her here.
Ms. Stolnicker is such an impact to the school, but this is a very special experience, and every experience is a learning opportunity.
I think the most valuable thing that I'm learning from this experience is just how much I lean on the other school counselors and how much they helped my sub, Counselor Percy, when I was gone, and they're helping me pick back up right where I left off.
New experiences and new opportunities, but the same work and the same friends from Miss Stolnicker as she returns.
It's good to have her back. I definitely glad that she, had a little vacation because she had a little human and everything like that. But no, it's good to have her back.
She brings positive energy back into the office, and her students definitely miss her. You can see that on her calendar.
Relying on the people who care about you is the key to making life a little bit easier. Miss Stolnicker is doing just that as she returns to the school. She has multiple people that she can lean on when she needs. This is Kira Bailey for Lincoln Live.
With the holidays coming up, Gahanna Residents in Need, better known as GRIN, says demand for help is rising. GRIN is asking the community to step up with non-perishable food and hygiene products or cash donations. Every dollar goes directly to stocking their pantry to support local families. You can drop off items during regular business hours or give online. GRIN says even small contributions make a huge difference, especially this time of year. That's all the news I have today. Luckily, we didn't have to hear from Landon, sending it back to Ava and Comey at the news desk.
Thanks, Sage. Reminder that tomorrow is our veteran ceremony and Friday. We don't have a show for something we are working on behind the scenes. We will see you Tuesday.
Bye.